What's up, everybody? AJ Kirsch calling the action as we are just seconds away. Your main event for the evening, Kenny K defends the California Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship against Vinny Wasco. Bell sounds, we are underway. Referee Wiggles in charge of this contest here at Back to Business. Very appropriately titled show, the first show back from the pandemic for the California Wrestling Association. First title defense after the long break for the last spine bender, Kenny K. And what a spot Vinny Wasco finds himself in, making his CWA debut and wasting no time in complaining to Wiggles that Kenny K was pulling his tights to force him into the corner. Wiggles not convinced. Now complaining to the crowd. That's not going to do much of anything. Of course, Vinny Wasco not interested at all in winning over this crowd. Came out earlier tonight, interrupting Kenny K after Kenny K was presented his new championship. Kenny K thanked the audience for their support and was very grateful that everybody made it out after this pandemic. And Vinny Wasco, look at the athleticism from Kenny K. Handstanding after Vinny tried to force him face first to the canvas, and there's the first backbreaker of the matchup. Kenny K with a back cracker. And you saw this crowd come alive with that back cracker. Beautiful second rope head scissor. Takes Vinny Wasco to the outside. Kenny K hasn't even lost his sunglasses yet. And this crowd behind him off one side, through the middle rope, taking out Vinny Wasco. Kenny K may not be done. A second suicide dive. Maybe now Vinny Wasco will think twice about interrupting the reigning defending CWA champion. Came out earlier tonight, interrupted Kenny K, and made it very clear that Vinny Wasco wants to take home that title, but he's not going to do it on his back as Kenny K connects with the spinal tap. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Still too early on in the contest to put away Vinny Wasco, but Kenny K extremely impressive in the early going here. Misses with that barrel roll forearm in the corner. Vinny Wasco trying to create some separation. Hip tosses Kenny K into the turnbuckle. And just like that, the tables have turned. And the CWA champion finds himself on his back. 1 and a 1 count only, as Kenny K having the presence of mind to get his right shoulder off the canvas. But Vinny Wasco finds himself in control. Earlier tonight, as I said, Vinny Wasco interrupting Kenny K. Had some choice words for the champion as he smothers his chest with a huge chop and then a right hand to the jaw. Kenny K reaching for a handshake earlier tonight. Now in the ropes, referee Wiggles giving him a 5 count. Not only choking him, but raking the face of Kenny K. And bending the rules here is Vinny Wasco as Kenny K tries to fight out of the corner. And oh my God, look at the strength of Vinny Wasco. Earlier tonight, wait, there's another cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Kenny K. Earlier tonight in that confrontation in the ring, Kenny K reached for a handshake. Vinny Wasco cheap shotted Kenny. Both had to be separated by wrestlers and staff, security. Oh! Kick to the side of the head. It was an all-out melee to kick off Back to Business. The first California Wrestling Association show back after the pandemic. There's 2 and left shoulder up. Well, history made tonight for a number of reasons. This is a first-time matchup between Kenny K and Vinny Wasco, and Kenny K answering with a series of strikes, a sweep and then a standing moonsault, not going for a cover, but instead a standing shooting star press. Unbelievable athleticism from Kenny K. There's another cover, and Vinny showing ring awareness beyond his years, finding the bottom rope, interrupting the referee's count. Oh! Vinny Wasco hanging Kenny K out to dry on that top rope. Again, using the ring as a weapon. Vinny Wasco still quite young in his career, nowhere near the experience of the CWA champion Kenny K. And now Vinny Wasco has Kenny K's sunglasses. And not a good idea. Not a good idea. Don't do it. Oh no. That's like blowing your nose in Superman's cape. You just don't do it! And there's a super kick! Kicking the sunglasses right off of his skull. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And the shock on Kenny K's face tells the story. He could have sworn that was 3, but at least he got his sunglasses back. And now Kenny K trying to just squeeze the breath out of Vinny Wasco. Eagles signaling that Vinny refuses to give it up, and also making sure that that arm is around the chin, not the carotid artery. There's a jaw jacker. And a huge clothesline, almost decapitating the defending California Wrestling Association champion. 1, 2, and a left shoulder up at 2.5. Kenny K, you have to wonder if he's lost a step after this extremely long break. 15 months or so. Wait a second, is Vinny Wasco going to go for a senton? Yeah, I didn't think he was going for a standing moonsault. Not into that flippy stuff. 1, 2, and that lackadaisical lateral press is not going to be enough to put away Kenny K. Shoots Kenny K off the ropes. Kenny K ducks the clothesline, rolls through actually. And a beautiful spine buster. Right into the cover, hooks the far leg, and right shoulder up at 2 3/4. Vinny Wasco once again taking exception with the speed with which Wiggles has made that count. And if I were Wasco, I'd keep my focus on Kenny K. You can't give Kenny K an inch, otherwise he will take a mile and then break your back. Break your back and make you humble. And Vinny Wasco just getting up in Wiggles' grill. Now choking Kenny K in the corner. Again, Wiggles with that 5 count. He is not afraid to disqualify Vinny Wasco, and Vinny Wasco here has a shot. He's going back to the choke once again. Come on, Wiggles, get in there. Vinny Wasco does not want to be disqualified here. The title does not change hands on a count out or disqualification. Vinny Wasco with that right hand. Irish whip. Kenny K, look at that balance. Moonsault off the top. Hooks the near leg. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Kenny K busting out that athleticism out of nowhere. Now Vinny Wasco, what is he? Pulling Wiggles in front of him. Quite forcefully, I might add. Kenny K demanding that Wiggles get out of the way, using Wiggles as a springboard, and still taking the fight to Vinny Wasco, despite Wasco trying to use Wiggles as a human shield. Wiggles' mom would be furious. Kenny K now in pursuit. Vinny Wasco virtually motionless on the outside. Ooh, a scintillating chop from the defending CWA champion. Vinny Wasco now begging off. Yeah, I don't think Kenny K is not having any of that. I think Kenny K just used it as further motivation to chop and punch the daylights out of Vinny Wasco, who now gets forced back into a corner and hoisted up, seated on the top turnbuckle. And you can hear this crowd roaring in support of the last spine bender. Kenny K, his first title defense after the pandemic. Back to business. Sets the stage. The California Wrestling Association's main event is underway, and Kenny K just ate the canvas. Compliments of Vinny Wasco. Vinny now getting his legs back inside the ring, says it's over. Nobody home for the second rope senton. Kenny K had the move well scouted. Referee wiggles, begins his count. It is anybody's ball game. Kenny K trying to get to his feet. Vinny Wasco doing the same. And neither competitor getting to their feet. Instead, just slugging it out in the center of the ring. Forearms, right hands. Both competitors up to their feet, just beating the crap out of each other. Kenny K getting the better of it, but Vinny Wasco caught him with a right hand. Kenny K shoves him into the ropes. Vinny Wasco hangs on, celebrates his intelligence, but gets rolled up. There's 2 and 3. Kenny K retains. Kenny K retains the California Wrestling Association Championship.